May I request Dr. Parashar to please join me, Dr. Rakesh Gupta, please join, Satish, and I also request Mr. Khanna to join us. This is a very prestigious moment, and we are releasing a very, very important book, and we are also releasing some important CD on the Dil Ki Baat and Heart to Heart, and I think first of all,
we'll have the book released.
The book which is released is a very unique book, as I mentioned to you. It's a book from the clinical and historical perspective, a textbook of cardiology, and the book has been edited by none other than Professor Naveen Sinanda and me, and we have more than 100 contributors for this book and a very enormous contribution all over the world. This is the first book with a unique perspective which we are going to release. Can I have the book? Nirvair Bhai, please come here, sir, Health Minister, if you can kindly join us here. Dadi ji, if you can join, we'll appreciate that. Shah Sahab, Dr. Shah, Banarsi Bhai, and Midda Sahab, and please, sir, excuse me, please join us here. Midda Sahab, Banarsi Bhai.
विश्व एक परिवार है,
विश्व एक परिवार है,
एक पिता के हम सब बच्चे, ये अपना संसार है. One God, one world family.
Yeah, this is a very important CD which has been edited by Dr. Satish Gupta, Dr. Avdesh Sharma, and Dr. Midda. I think this is going to be very, very useful for every one of us, including the patients. Avdesh wanted to say a word.
ये CD जो है, ये experience है of heart patients, what are called as Dilwalas, those who have gone through blocks, and how the blocks through 3D healthcare were removed. I was just instrumental in having the CD being made. It's a set of CDs, and this would be given complimentary to each and every delegate who's come here from the 3D heart care जो की stalls हैं बाहर 4 o'clock onwards today for the next 2 days.
The next book to be released is by Dr. I.B. Vijayalakshmi. I'll request her to come on the dais. And the book is a comprehensive approach to congenital heart disease. This is again published by JP Group of Publication. Both the books are published by JP Group of Medical Publication, and it's going to be very versatile visibility and electronic connectivity in all the libraries of the world. So we are really privileged. Vijay Lakshmi is very well known to each and every one of us, not only in India but in the whole world. She is a real giant in pediatric cardiology, Vijay Lakshmi. The book is also a very giant book.
One God, one world family.
With this, ladies and gentlemen,
we now move on. We'll ask you to raise your right hand, put it behind, and pat yourself for the fact that you have come here, for the fact that you've been sitting here, for the fact that you've been up since 4 o'clock in the morning, many of you, and have still continued. And we see that happen often enough कि लोगों का 2-3 दिन में attention span बढ़ना शुरू हो जाता है. Tiredness goes down, energies flow. I will in the end request the Executive Secretary Medical Wing Brahma Kumaris, Dr. Banarsi Lal Shahji, to give.
I think it's very important. I have to announce for some awards,
right,
then vote of thanks. I think we have some special awards. First of all, I'll request Dr. Naveen Sinanda and Dr. S.K. Parashar to kindly come forward to honor His Excellency Padam Shri Dr. D.Y. Patil, Governor of Tripura ji, on behalf of the Dr. Parashar, Dr. Naveen Sinanda, Rakesh, Satish, please join. Nirvair Bhai, please join. Dadi ji, she wanted to honor for His Excellency, Dadiji. On behalf of the organizing committee, I'll request Dadijis to be given the medallion and the scroll. Sunil, please scroll to Dadiji and medallion. Naveen Sidanda and Dr. Parashar, please. Join. Let me give it. Dadiji. The next award is for Honorable Health Minister, Family Welfare, Government of Odisha, Dr. Damodar Rao. I'll request His Excellency to do this job. Sir. The next award, sir. Sir, you can. The next award for Dadi Janki. I think Dadi Ratan Mohini will take this. Dadi Janki, Ratan Mohini ji. The next important awards are special awards, and the first award goes to none other than our own international president, and the awards is Icon of Century in Echocardiography in the world. He is known as a world father of echocardiography, and recently he has been selected for an honorary Doctor of Science degree by Rajasthan University of Health Sciences in Jaipur. I'll request His Excellency to honor. You can keep sitting, sir. I'm tiring for you. The next award is the most dynamic person who is conducting the whole scientific session with lot of zeal and enthusiasm is none other than Dr. S.K. Parashar, who is a jewel in echocardiography and a pioneer in contribution in cardiology in the world. Dr. S.K. Parashar, sir, an Indian father of echocardiography. Dr. Parashar.
I have a special word of thanks for Dr. Chopra, special for him. If you see this scientific program booklet, the photo he has put of mine is at the time of my marriage. So he has tried to make me look as young as possible through the scientific booklet.
Thank you very much, Dr. Parashar.
Ladies and gentlemen, may now request our chief guest, His Excellency Padma Shri Dr. D.Y. Patil, Governor of Tripura, to kindly present the special award to the man behind the Congress, Dr. H.K. Chopra, icon in the field of clinical echocardiography and cardiology in the world.
It's very important for me to honor my colleague, Dr. Rakesh Gupta, whose worked tirelessly. He was awake till 1 o'clock in the night looking for the Heart Echo Checkup Camp, Award of Excellence in Echocardiography and Cardiology in the world. Rakesh. Dr. Satish Gupta for his outstanding contribution, Secretary General of WCC PCI for last 7 years, tirelessly working. B.K. Nirvair Bhai, Award of Excellence for enhancing awareness on heart protection, B.K. Nirvair. Dr. Mukesh Hariawala, USA, First Angiogenesis Surgeon Scientist National Award, Mukesh Hariawala. Dr. Mukesh Hariawala from the Harvard University, sir, a cardiac surgeon, work contribution in angiogenesis. Dr. Pratap Midda. Dr. Pratap Midda, sir. Dr. Banarsi Lal Shah. Dr. Banarsi Lal Shah, who has been working very hard for this conference. A person with a lot of dynamism and youth, Banarsi Lal Shah. We have some special award of excellence in cardiology, especially for Mr. A.K. Khanna. Mr. A.K. Khanna, who is the chief of MCure, for his enormous contribution for this conference. Mrs. Veena Talwar, award of excellency for promoting in cardiology in the world. Veena Talwar, chairperson of Mulchand Medcity. Veena Talwar, chairperson of Mulchand Medcity. Face that side. Dr. G.S. Senani, the youngest person in the society today. G.S. Senani, a very dynamic, he's in every meeting as an opening batsman. A person with a vision, person with great perceptions of promoting cardio. Very young man, sir. I just use the word very young because with 88 he may feel uncomfortable. Vijay Lakshmi, the most enthusiastic pediatric cardiologist in the world. Vijay Lakshmi. Dr. Kushagra Kataria from USA, a very eminent cardiac surgeon par excellence, a great orator. Dr. Kushagra Kataria. Dr. Kushagra Kataria, he has an enormous experience of contribution in the heart transplant in Miami, more than 900 heart transplants done. A young man whom I always praise and whom I call as my academic soul, Dr. O.P. Yadav. A great orator, full of dynamism and a very powerful personality in every meeting for the last 7 years. Dr. O.P. Yadav, sir. Dr. Harshvardhan, a person who is very soft-spoken with a lot of humility and always work behind the scene. Never need any projection. But he's an invisibly visible man. Dr. Asha Murthy from Chennai, a very senior cardiologist. She has been working for the last 7 years for the World Congress. Asha Murthy. Another guy who is very soft-spoken, works very hard, and he is known as a lipidologist of the world. Dr. Inas A. Inas is in the audience. Dr. Inas A. Inas. Enormous contribution in our book of cardiology. He is from USF and has a lot of contribution in the genetic of lipids. Dr. Vijay Bang, EC member of the National CSI, Vijay Bang. Is he here? Dr. Vijay Bang? Dr. Vijay Bang is not here? Okay, if he is not here, I think these are all the awards. We are very grateful to you, sir, for giving honor to everyone. Thank you, sir. I think I will request Avdesh to make the further announcements.
Last few minutes of the session. May I request Dr. Banarsi to please give the vote of thanks.